What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, as a young man, I had a hard time recovering from breakups. I was young, I was broke, access to sex was difficult. It got much easier as I got older, of course, but you know, when you're 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, it's harder. Most guys that were at that time can either, remember that or you understand that, because a lot of girls that are good looking in your age group, they're dealing with guys that have more money, and the kind of girls you typically can deal with are not really that hot. At least that was the case for me. So when I got a hot chick, I was trying to hold on to her for any reason. No matter how bad she was disrespecting me, I just tried to do it because I really cared about what my friends thought. Like if my friends thought she was fine and sexy, I wanted to be with her. But anyways, it was tough for me, just like it was for many of you. And what I always thought was whoever she got with next, I would replay it in my mind like our sexual experience, and then I would think like, this is what this dude is getting. And then I would be a simp and try to call back and plead for her to come back. Of course, it never worked. But the older I got, I start to see this pattern. And the pattern was that the next time she got with somebody, it was never serious. It was typically a guy that she was going with. I mean, yeah, he was getting sex from her, maybe even better sex from her than I was getting. But she was pretty much his side chick. And I realized, like, wait a minute, this guy is even doing less for her than I was, and maybe even getting more. And I was replaying in my mind about how much I missed her and all these different things. And obviously she'd reach back out to me or something like that, and things would go good for her again, a little bit before it happened again. But I want to kind of talk about Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom made a mistake when he dealt with Sabrina Parr. Absolutely terrible mistake. Sabrina Parr had everything wrong with her. Previous jail time, kids by other men. Lamar could have done better than that. All right, he didn't. They broke up. Now you see her hanging out with Rick Ross. Okay, 35 years old. We already know what's gonna happen with her and Rick Ross. If anything, he'll smash a few times, and then she'll be out on her way. But here's what she knows that she's gonna do that she wouldn't do for Lamar. She will accept being Rick Ross's side piece. She's going to accept that position. I believe she was also dealing with Trey Songz. She's also going to accept that. And you look at it and you think about it like, damn, I was trying to make her wifey. Why didn't she want to be wifey? The question is not why didn't she want to be wifey for you? That's not the question. The question is, why don't anybody else want to make her wifey? That's what you should pretty much ask yourself. And then I want you to think about, remember 2015 when you bought a new car? Look at it now in 2022. Is that car still worth the same thing? No, okay? It's not worth what you paid for it. And when you sell that car, it's much less than what you paid for it, okay? Relationships are kind of like that. You invest in them. It's not like the stock market. It's not like real estate. Relationships really are not usually worth the investment. The next person that gets her after you gets a discount. What am I trying to say here? The woman that you love, that you're trying to get back with, that you are out here watching Coach Corey Wayne videos. Shout out to Coach Corey Wayne, he's excellent. Alpha male strategy, shout out to him, he's great. But you need to realize, the woman that you want to get back with, or you want to hear from again, it is a very good chance she's playing a side chick role for somebody else. She may or may not know it, okay? The things that you are willing to do for her, it's not a lot of guys usually willing to do that. What am I talking about? Especially if you're doing well financially. You're doing well financially, you can do a lot for a lady. You can pay bills, you can invest in her, you can help her do things, get a car, go to school. It's a lot of money you can invest in on a young woman or woman of any age. Whether you get anything back from it is probably not going to be the case, but sure, you can do that. And then once things are over, you'll find out that she'll act like she don't know you no more. Okay, which is fair because you signed up for it. You gave it to her anyway, so it's hers now. Watch the next guy. she's gonna use the same phone you bought her to send pictures to the next dude, the same laptop to do homework on, okay? Everything for the next guy. And that guy is going to give her 10% of what you did. And she's gonna be a side chick, usually, for that guy. Look at Lamar Odom right now. He gotta feel stupid. Like he invested all that time in her. Look at what she's willing to do to get back on the spotlight. She's willing to do anything. She's willing to pay third, fourth, fifth side chick position. And guys, that's how it usually is. Your number one is somebody else's number 8. Somebody else's number 9. And guess what? You don't have to be mad about it. I used to take that personal. You know, like, how is it that I can do all these nice things for her? She don't appreciate it. And she'll go deal with somebody else who won't give her nothing. Used to bother me. Don't bother me anymore. Want to know why? Because dating is like boxing. You can't get in the ring and not get hit. You're going to get hit. I've had chicks, man. I remember this one girl told me this dude gave her $5,000 to start a store. He gave it to her. She left this dude. He was heartbroken. I took this same chick out on a $25 date. Listen, man, you would have thought I was Jake Steed up in that thing. Boy, listen. And the whole time, like, I'm just, you know, but this is before I found Jesus though, guys. So I'm a Christian now. I was hitting that thing from here to Mars. And as I was getting my struggle, I was thinking, like, this dude gave her all this stuff and he can't even hit this no more. I'm getting it for nothing. You win some and you lose some. But as long as you know that the chick you trying to cry over, man, I had this one chick. Listen, I bought her a TV. I bought her a rug, washer machine. I furnished the whole entire house. Man, this girl wouldn't talk to me for like 2 years. She let a dude come move in the house, a white dude, okay? Wouldn't even take her to the store. He was smashing every night, just shooting up the club every night. He wouldn't do nothing for her. Fat dude too. I'm like, and when she was dumb enough to tell me this too. Like, that's the crazy thing. Some of them will be dumb enough to tell you about how the other people ain't treating them right. It's like, no, it's really what you're worth. So guys, just know that. Before you start thinking about her, understand that nobody's buying her a car. Nobody's buying her a house. They're not taking her to Dubai. If you just don't talk to her, you'll be okay. She's not going nowhere. Usually. All right. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.